Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to continue our last tutorial, and into the last tutorial we have fetch out the data from the database, and into this tutorial I am going to create the delete module. That is, I am going to teach you how to delete the data from the database. As you can see, when I click on the delete link, as you can see, the nothing get happen, and for you can see that I have to delete that data from the database from that. So for that purpose, here you can see that into the index.jsp page, I have created the link. As you can see, anchor tag I have added just there, and there I am going to write delete and into question mark employee id, and that employee id, remember guys, that employee id is a dynamic which I got from the result set itself. So result set dot get int and column name, which is the employee id. So into the query string I got that employee id, and by making use of that employee id I am going to delete all the data of that employee or the particular employee. So how do I got that? Let me come to home page and let me refresh the home page, and when I click on that delete link of the first record, as you can see in front of you into the query string, you can see that employee id equal to 1 I got. And not only that, when I click on the second one, here you can see that dynamically I got the 2 employee id is 2. So now our work is that, as you can see, our work is that I have to create one method such that by making use of that method, I give the parameter of the employee id to that method, and that data is going to be deleted. So for that purpose, let me open the employee DAO, which you can see that which we have created. So employee DAO class, as you can see. Now here you can see that here I have to create the method such that, as you can see, public void delete employee, and for that method, as you can see, the employee id is the parameter. So let me add it, that is let me add the parameter as integer employee id, and that employee id is that id that we got from the index.jsp page. So here also exception can be caught, so that I am going to write a try catch block here also, e.print stack trace, as you can see, as we are creating in all you can say that tutorials. So now let me here create a query string such that string query, and as you can see, such that I can delete all the data. So delete from the table name I have to write here, as you can see, delete from table name employees, and where you can see that into the where clause employee id equal to question mark, and I am going to replace that placeholder by making use of the prepare statement and connection dot prepare statement for that query, and psmt dot get int, psmt dot set int, and the first value that employee id, that is the parameter of delete employee method. So I got that. Okay, now let me execute that query. psmt dot execute update I have to write here, execute update. So we have created the code, actually you can see that, and here you can see that let me create a one boolean variable, which is the flag variable, and initially it is a false, and you can see that this method returns the that flag. Boolean method is going to be this, and it get return the value of the flag, and as soon as query is executed, that flag value is going to be true, such that we can understand that execution is going to be completed. That's only purpose for that. Okay, so now let me create the delete servlet. So let me right click on that and click on new class I am going to create, that is new servlet class, which is delete emp servlet. As you can see, delete employee servlet, as we have created add servlet, employee servlet, and that in this same way I am going to create that servlet, the class extend http servlet, and into that method is, as you can see, as we are passing getting data from the query string, so that I am going to write here do get method. I am going to write public void do get http servlet request instance, response instance, and response dot content type, of course it is a html text slash html, and to print the data you can see that print writer object is going to be created. Now here you can see that here I have to just accept that employee id from the query string, that is, let me give the name as a delete id, and request dot get parameter, parameter name, you can see that the parameter name in this case is, you can see that employee id that I have given from the query string. No, sorry, into the index.jsp page, employee emp underscore id, that is the parameter name. You have to you can see that you have to get from the get into the delete servlet, that I am writing here. So first of all, let me out.println that let me whether it is running or not, and then I will be code further. So we have created the servlet, but we have to register servlet into the web.xml deployment descriptor, which is very mandatory, as you can see, and when you don't do that, your servlet will not be work at all, as you can see. So into the web.xml deployment descriptor, I am going to add that delete servlet also, as I have added the so many servlets, as you can see in front of you. Let me name it as delete employee, and servlet class which I have created is delete emp servlet, that the class name was, which I have created. Servlet name here also it should be same, delete emp, and url pattern, let me make it simple. URL pattern, that is slash delete, that will be the you can see that URL pattern. So now I saved the file, and let me run our program. So right click on that page, click on run on the server, and when I do that, you can see that the index page is going to be open in front of you. So let it open. So it loads, and yes, you can see that going to be appear in front of you. And now when I click on the delete link, as you can see in front of you, into the page also, the employee id is going to be printed as we have printed, as we have calling that servlet and print it. As you can see, the 3 which is id, employee id, in this way we got a employee id into this, you can see that we got employee id, and I have to just pass that employee id to the method which we have created to delete the data of the employee. So for that purpose, I have to create the object of the employee DAO, which we have created. So employee DAO ed equal to new employee DAO, and it takes the parameter as a connection provider dot get connection method is going to be there. So now by making use of that object, I am going to call the delete employee method, and into the parameter I am going to pass the delete id, as you can see, delete id which I got from the index.jsp page. So that delete id is, should be integer in this case, as you can see. I just forgot that, and let me parse it into the integer as integer dot parse int, that is I convert the whatever I got from the query string to the integer, and by default what we got from the query string is what we got from the request dot get parameter is by default is a string, and here in my case I have just converted it into the integer. So into the similar way I created the request the session http session yes equal to request dot get session. Into the session I have to set the attribute that I am going to done for to get a message as we have created. As you can see, set attribute as a message, and that value to that message is a object of the message entity, message class. So let me create the message class, message object, and by make use of that object I can give the message proper message after deleting the data. So let me see, deleted successfully, I am going to write here, and this is the error not error success type message. So and danger, you can see the danger is the bootstrap class, that is that CSS class, you know that. Now let me, and that value is going to be session value got from message value got from the session. So run on the server, restart the server. As you can see, I have to restart the server whenever I got change something. So here you can see that the web page is going to be open, that is home page is going to be open in front of you in some time, and here again you have to log into the system. Let me log into the system, and then you can see that this was the data from the database, and when I click on the delete link, as you can see all the data is going to be deleted successfully by making use of, and beautiful message also we got, that is you can see that data is going to be deleted. Such a type of the message also we got.